Hi Virgo, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing messages about love and money. I know that a lot of you guys like both those subjects, so we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. The whole idea is that this is going to find you when it was meant to find you. It's a timeless reading. That being said, of course, never give your power away to tarot. Go with what resonates. This is all meant to empower you. We're going to start with an overall message from the Mooder deck. This comes with a hand gesture to physically empower the message. And it is, whoa, sexuality. And this just slid out, so I'm going to take that too. Purity, fresh and clean. Oh, Virgo, you know, you are the sign of the Virgin. Innocence, purity. Okay, so love and money, wow. Okay, let's actually look into that. Let's read into that. Sexuality, be sensual. This is how you do the mudra. You grab the 3 fingers in the middle of your hand and put your thumb on the top. This is the actual hand gesture that represents sexuality, be sensual. And the mudra goes like this. I meet the world with an open heart and open arms. Affection and love flow back to me. Very manifesty, a lot of magician energy there. Sensuality, it goes on to say, sensuality has 2 shades of meaning. On one hand, it means keeping all of our senses on the que vive, being aware of what we touch, smell, taste, hear, see, and feel. On the other hand, it has to do with our sense of being connected with our fellow human beings, Virgo, with nature on a spiritual level, with the cosmic forces around us. So open your senses and your heart to all that lives and all that is good, all that is beautiful. This attitude will manifest itself to your surroundings. Told you, it's magician energy. Your personality will be able to express its attractiveness and desirability. And then we have purity, fresh and clean. And I've never seen this one before. It's really cool. So you make the okay sign. And then you actually, that's an interesting one. And then you just hold your pinky like that, leaving these 2 fingers out. Purity, fresh and clean. I am filled with the inner freedom, peace, and joy. Let people and situations pass in front of your mind's eye, Virgo. Let old pains and negative feelings come to the surface so that you can let them go forever. How interesting. It's like kind of a big purge in a way, but in an open-minded way. Like you're letting go of a bunch of stuff. It feels like you're allowing yourself to purge everything that's not serving you, right? That's the purity. But the sexuality one is about sensuality, opening your mind to connection. So it's kind of like letting old stuff go and being open to what's new, if we were to really simplify it. So let's start with, we're going to start with a money reading, and then we'll move on to love. If you guys are not interested in money, you can always skip forward. And just because we have these 2 subjects together on the same reading, it doesn't mean that you have to fit into this narrow margin of both readings applying to you. So just take what resonates, okay? All right, and lastly, I will say, you guys, we're going to do an extended because we're getting into a lot of detail today. So if you like extendeds, that link will be in the description box below. It's like a price of a cup of coffee, and that's where I get advice. I go deeper into the messages. All right, so with money, we have these 2 kind of flew together, and I'm going to read them together. Clarity on our Queen of Cups. Nice. Okay, so somebody's felt emotional about money, perhaps their career here. They've felt maybe it's gotten in the way of their connection, even possibly their marriage. There's a transformation here coming up. So this is talking to my Virgos who felt unnaturally or uncharacteristically emotional up and down about the subject of money, and most likely because things feel maybe insecure or you're not quite sure where the what's around the corner. This could be, there's a slight chance, because roles can be reversed, that this could be a partner of yours that you're very much intertwined. You know, Virgos, you guys are such nurturers, and you love to see the people that you love succeed. And so it is possible that this is another individual in your midst who is quite emotional about money. And there is this transformation. So that's a really positive transformation, I think. There's this maybe a solid and new commitment moving forward that's around the corner. But I think that money issues have come up. And so that's where we kind of start the reading. We do have the Devil, which talks about patterns. This could be overspending. It could be a pattern of behavior that is somehow affecting your money. It could be something with distances and travel, possibly. It's interesting because we have a lot of relationship cards coming up in your reading, your money reading. So I feel very strongly like a lot of you guys might be spending it's like your love life or a partnership here is being affected by money. You guys might be spending too much on an individual or spending too much on trying to see that individual. But it looks good. I mean, like we have this open-minded energy coming through. We've got healing and we have recovery. We have all these major arcana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana and 8 cards right here. So something really big is brewing with your money. It's connecting you to it's connected to a relationship, a partnership. And it's not negative. I feel like one is leaving a place of instability and moving towards stability. Then we have these 2 cards that flew out together, and this is the Sun and the collaborative card of the 3 of Pentacles. This is collaborating in a really positive way to move forward and recovery. So don't be surprised, Virgo, if partnership is at the front and center theme of your money-making life. That could be collaborating with another individual. It could be a romantic partner or a husband or wife to make ends meet and get over a hump, like to get to move forward in a positive way. Nobody wants to feel the Queen of Cups upside down. Nobody wants the Lover's card upside down. You're seeing where maybe money issues have gotten in the way of this union or this collaboration, and you're fixing it basically. So looking outside the box, possibly something to do with distance or travel comes into play. I do think that Devil card is really interesting. Yeah, I think that you're getting out of a rut with somebody, like a money rut. And it's all about teamwork. That's the theme here. It's like teamwork makes the dream work, y'all. Because you're not on your own. I think you're finding strength in another individual here, strength in collaboration, and possibly a willingness and curiosity to try some stuff that's new. This could include research or classes. It's a way to develop yourself in a new way. And then this leads to recovery. The 6 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity on something that before, wow, Ace of Cups, holy heck, 2 aces. You guys, you're getting over a difficult or a challenging period of time, I think, with clarity around a relationship, something that was giving you stress, and all this is coming out in your money reading, so it's somehow being impacted. But we have Ace of Swords, which is this new, fresh clarity. It's a gift of clarity, a realization. And we have the Ace of Cups. So this is a gesture of care, a gesture of love, of hope. This could even be a creative endeavor. And we have the 9 of Swords here. You have felt stress in this area. Where are we going with this? Lastly, for Virgo and money, Tower. Yeah, it's some event is happening. Something's happening, and this has nothing to do with, like, you could not have stopped this from happening. That's the Tower card. And the Tower card also is there to kind of reroute us in a better direction. But it doesn't always feel that way in the beginning because we don't have control. Like, we can only control how we react to it. But this is the catalyst for some things, some gifts landing in your lap and you being able to recover. Whatever this event is, feel free to share what it is if you would like. But yeah, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups is suggesting that out of this event that you could not have predicted, it was somewhat out of your control, comes clarity and happiness, a sense of completion or joy, and healing. Okay, so recovery could be financial recovery. Interesting reading. Okay. So I'm going to actually leave these right here and push these up, and we're going to get your love reading right below because I want to keep all these cards for your extended so we can dive in deeper. Boom, boom, boom. All right, new deck of cards. Sexuality, be sensual. What a way to kick off a love reading. I have seen the Seven of Swords multiple times in your reading so far, and I'm just going to take note of that. It might come out later. Seven of Swords is deception, but it doesn't have to be evil or bad, you know. Three of Cups, taking note. So, love for Virgos. Wow, you've got the Tower card again, boo. What's going on? Five of Pentacles, fantastic card to get upside down. This means you're coming out of a place of depravity, of loneliness or isolation, or if there's been any misunderstandings in love, this is coming out of that place, basically of lack. Then we've got the Sun card. Oh, I gotta cover. Yeah, I think he's good. I'm like, do I have to cover up a naked body here? YouTube does not like those illustrations. But yeah, the Sun card. So this is entering a really happy place in love, but we have this burning down of old things, of old foundations, an event that might have just caused everything to reset. What's this Five of Pentacles? Whoa. Okay. Take my eye out. There's our Three of Cups again. Remember, it flipped, but it did not fly out. And I didn't take it because of that, but it certainly wants me to take it. You are purging your life of either a third party, somebody who is getting in the way of a relationship, who had misdirected energy, or even influences. It could be like even a friend. Three of Cups upside down is like, they ain't your boo. They ain't looking out after you. And you're coming out of this place of like, this could have been somebody who is breadcrumbing you or getting in the way of love for you, that was kind of misdirecting that energy. And you're seeing everything for what it is. You're seeing very clearly in love. Another reversal. This is impulsive energy. This is erratic behavior. This could be an individual in your midst who just was the freaking wild card, man. And wild cards can be fun sometimes, but this does not look like it was looking out for you. What else? Yeah, it was splitting your attention. It was making you have to juggle. Two of Pentacles. That's coming through really strong. It's just how it looks in that picture. All right, so we're heading towards the Sun somehow. Tell me more about that. Hanged Man energy. This is Piscean energy. Is about freaking time. So Hanged Man, it slows everything down, right? Hanged Man is a message that says, and it's major arcana. It's a big message. It says, hey, everything unfolds at its own pace for a reason. There was a really important perspective, something you learn in all of this with weirdo over here, this nasty energy over here. You learned something that you could have only learned had you been in this scenario. What is it? What is it? I mean, like, if you are not driving and if you are not falling asleep right now in your bed, if you have your hands available to you to write things down, I would suggest this is a really good one to journal on. Like, what thoughts right now, what subconscious unveilings are coming up for you? Because what's this that had flipped? The Magician. Ha! There was a card that was flipped. You can tell because it fights against the rest of the cards. Yeah, the Magician. You are very potent right now. If you are into making vision boards and manifesting things, man. Okay, I love it. Tell me more about the Sun. So this is all about, you're going to be better off because of something you learned in all of this, a perspective that you gained, something it would have been really fresh, something that you've not maybe considered. It was an aha moment maybe, or it was like, oh man, I just realized that I have a pattern that I'm breaking, or I need a break, or man, that is a person that is not looking out for me. I'm really glad that I finally saw the signs. You know what I mean? So now you've got a new vision of the future. The King of Wands comes through, and this is an energy that could be yours or somebody else's. All your scenarios are different, but the energy is the same. So this King of Wands is a visionary. This King of Wands acts on their instincts. They're very confident. Now they've got a vision. This is saying whether it's somebody else or you, I think it's you, but now you got a clear vision of what you want. It's almost like there was just a couple of clouds covering this up, right? And the clouds are what you learned in this journey regarding this individual who is making you kind of cloudy. Let's see how many times I use that analogy. Making you confused and making you split your energy, making you compromised here. So now the clouds have parted, they've moved out of the way. The sun has made its full appearance. The Hanged Man is that lesson that's been learned. And now we've got the King of Wands, that visionary moving forward. So why do we have this tower? This crazy tower. Something needed to get burned down to the ground, not literally, figuratively. Don't set fire to anything, you guys. High Priestess. This event has put you into alignment with your intuition. How interesting. So you are coming out actually way better and way clearer and more evolved than you were going into this. This could have been years long. This could have been months long for you. What is this tower? Tell me more. Something was unfair. You know, in one hand, she's got a sword, right? And in the other hand, the Justice card has got a scale. And that scale talks about a karmic and a divine balance to things. When you get this upright, you're seeing the things that need to be justified, that need corrected. And that's what this tower event has actually been about. This is something big you don't have control over. You know, you heard me talking about it in your money reading. And your money and your money reading had a lot of relationship energy intertwined. Just saying, boo. Tell me more about this Justice card in reverse. Something felt unfair. It's getting balanced. Now, this could be you going through the legal system and actually fighting for that justice. And it's looking triumphant. This is such an awesome card to get when you are trying to balance things and get a fair result, because it does move fast. The Chariot card is ruled by Cancer energy. You see that black and white Sphinx right there? So those represent the duality of any situation. Take the good with the bad. You know, there's a big road out before you. You're riding fast on these healthy Sphinxes, but there are potholes. You're just flying over them. I love that for you. I will leave that there. I'm going to go to the extended and dive into advice about each and deeper meanings. If this is where I leave you, thank you for joining me. I adore you. Say hi in the comment section if you'd like for us to pray for you, and I will talk to you soon. Please subscribe if you dig this reading. Bye.